Hey sweet babies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you like makeup, vlogs, fragrance, skincare, real people, and real talk, definitely subscribe to my channel. So today we're doing a get ready with me, and I'll be answering all your Q&A questions that you left in my community tab. But before I do, let's get into the deets about the wig I'm gonna be wearing today. So if you know me, you know I love to change my wig, and a lot of y'all ask me for details on my wigs. Well, this particular wig today is by Hairvivi, and the name of the wig is Evelyn. I love the cute packaging that it came with, and it came with this fact check card. So basically it tells you how to check your wig and make sure it's ready to wear. It also included an instruction card to show you how to care for your wig. So this will help you the longevity of your wig. It tells you how to shampoo, condition, detangle, and dry the hair. They also included this pretty pink satin dust bag so you can store your wig properly when you're not wearing it. So let's get into the wig details for the Evelyn wig and also do a glueless install. So here's what the wig looks like coming straight out of the box. It is 100% virgin human hair, and it has like a light yaki texture, which I like because it gives it that more natural look. It has the pre-Sony fake scalp, so you don't need a wig cap. I like to wear a wig cap so I can use this comb in the back for extra security, and then it comes with the non-slip band to really make sure your wig stays on snug. This is a 13x6 invisible HD Swiss lace. It has clean bleach knots and the pre-plucked hairline with the natural edges. I'm loving the natural edges. You don't have to worry about laying down baby hairs and swooping and duping. You really can just put this wig on and go. So I like to put the non-slip band on first and then tuck the comb in the back up under the wig cap. And then you just basically adjust the hairline, make sure your part is centered, and then make sure the ear flaps are in the right place. This is definitely a glueless unit, but if you need to put some adhesive right there on the ear tabs, then that's really all you would need to do. Look at this hairline. You cannot tell me this is not my hair. I'm loving the natural edges. You don't have to do anything to them, and they just blend into your hair. Like, look at that. I love this hairline. Girl, that hairline is perfection. So I'm combing through the hair. As you can see, no tangling, no shedding, and it does have a nice natural looking luster. And I love how thick the hair is from roots to tips. I get a lot of wigs that have a lot of filler hairs where it's thick at the top and then thin at the bottom, but not this one. It is thick all the way down, and I'm loving it. A lot of wigs I only get 3 or 4 wears out of, but this one I know I'm gonna have for a long time because of the quality of the hair, the fullness of the hair. I don't have to do much to it. I just use my wax stick and my hot comb just to kind of lay down the top a little bit. Look at this scalp. That fake scalp is everything. It just gives natural. It looks like your hair. And then I wanted to put some lazy curls in it just so you can see how it holds heat. And look at those curls, lustrous. They look great, and it holds heat well. And I just wanted to put like some lazy, effortless curls in it, not doing too much, not doing the most. What I also like is you can customize the length of the hair, the cap size, and even the lace color to match your skin tone. Direct link to this wig will be down in the description box, and you can also use my code ADORE to get $30 off this unit and any other wigs on their website. So thank you so much to Hairvivi for sponsoring this part of the video, and I am loving this Evelyn wig. So y'all really left me some good questions. We got about 50 questions. Y'all know I'm chatty patty, so go ahead and get a snack, a drink, your blanket, cuddle up, because we're gonna be here for a while. So I'm gonna start with the first question and work my way up to the last question. So the first one is, how or what advice would you give a small YouTuber to grow her YouTube channel? What really works? To be honest, there are things that you should be doing to help grow your channel, but there's not no real formula. Like, everybody's journey in YouTube is different. Like, if I had the answers, like, I would have 1 million subscribers, you know what I'm saying, or more. But I will say you definitely need to be consistent. I struggle with that sometimes myself. You definitely need to be consistent. You need to watch YouTube videos and study on, how to make good thumbnails, which I still, have to look at this stuff too. How to get interesting titles and also have titles that work into the SEO. So yeah, just stuff like that. And then most of all, be you. Be your authentic self. Some people aren't going to like it. They're going to call you ghetto. They're going to call you this and that. Or they might call you boring, depending on your personality. You might not be very, like me. You might be like more quiet and demure, and that's okay. But just be yourself and your audience will come to you. You need to have good lighting. It's nothing wrong with using a phone. It's nothing wrong with using a phone at all. These new phones have really good cameras, so you don't need like super fancy equipment, but you do want to have like, I mean, a newer version phone. It doesn't have to be the newest one, but lighting is really important. So I will say that. Be consistent, be creative, think of different things to, you know, talk about within your niche. So if you're a perfume girly, I mean, yeah, there's always going to be, you know, your favorite summer designer fragrances, your favorite niche designer fragrances, but try to think of ways to do videos and do like creative videos that nobody else is doing or thinking about. You know, like I just did the you know, the race, the perfume race, and I'm like, oh, the zombies are coming, I need to pick out my favorite 20 fragrances. You know, just do stuff that you think is different and creative, and stuff that you would want to see when you are watching YouTube, because most of us that watch YouTube videos or create YouTube videos, we watch a lot of YouTube videos too. So next, are you still moving out of state? Yes. If so, when? I don't have a specific date just yet, but we do. And she asked, what states are you considering? Texas, the Carolinas, and Florida. Maybe Atlanta, because I have so much family and friends there. But those are the places we've been considering. We've actually been able to go take a look at some things, and yeah, so when I know, y'all gonna know. Well, I'll know before y'all, but eventually y'all will know when it's happening. When are you going back to your natural hair? Probably not till it's as long as it was when I cut it off. So it's gonna be a while, because when did I cut it off again? 22 August of 22, so it's about to be 2 years. So I was growing my hair out for like 5 years when I cut it off, so I probably won't start wearing it till it's that long again. Next question, how do you reach out to companies in reference to being on their PR list, or do they reach out to you? Most of the time they reach out to me, or just send me stuff. It just be in the mail. If you want to receive PR, I'll say you definitely want to post on Instagram and TikTok. Those are the most popular places. Tag the brands. You definitely can reach out to them, but they want to see like your numbers and your engagement and how consistent you are with posting. Like, they want to look at that stuff. So if you do reach out to them, they're going to look at your page and see how it's performing. Put your PR address in your bio, and get you like you know how you do like a memo template at work. Like, make a memo template to pitch to brands. You can literally like watch YouTube videos that tell you what to say, and you know, you just fill it in for how it's going to work for you, and then, you know, send that to brands and see who reaches out to you. DM them or get their contact email from, you know, their page, and that'll help. What gave you the urge to start your YouTube channel? Did you have an expensive setup when you started? Did you use a camera or phone? I'm thinking about it. I just don't want to spend a lot of money starting out. So I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I wanted my YouTube channel to be like makeup stuff, because that's when makeup was popping. The makeup girlies, Jackie Ina and Shayla and Jacqueline and Manny and Nikki's Tutorials and Patrick Starr, and all of them were on here doing makeup, and that's what I wanted to do. But I was scared, so I didn't start my YouTube channel. And then I was like that too. I was like, well, I don't just want to use my phone. And this is back when phones they were okay, but they ain't like the phones now. And I was like, I don't want to use my phone. You know, I'm just kind of one of them people, when I do something, I want it to be kind of like all the way. But that's definitely not necessary, especially now. You can definitely use your phone. You can absolutely use your phone and just get you a ring light, girl, and you will be fine. And I was scared at first, like anybody would be. You know, you kind of have insecurities. You don't know what people gonna think about you. I was already in my 40s, or about to turn 40. I think I was already 40 at that point. And I was like, you know, are people gonna call me old? You know, are they gonna say I'm ugly? You know, because the internet is a mean place, honey. It really, really is. But you know, you can't even think about that. You just gotta just post. You know, you like, is anybody gonna watch it? And all of that. Like, you can't even think about that stuff, because the analytics drive people crazy every day. I see people that's been doing YouTube for a long time, and they cry about their analytics every dang on day, girl. And it's like, I ain't finna do that. I'm gonna post what I want to post. If they watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. You know, you can't even concern yourself with that. You just doing it because that's what you like to do. If you trying to get on YouTube because you just want to make money, that ain't finna happen no time soon. Like, that ain't why you should get on here, because some people get on here and be on here for years and ain't making nothing. So I wouldn't say do it for that. Do it because you really want to do it, and you have, you know, it's like whatever, like an outlet for you, or just a hobby or whatever. And then eventually the money will probably come, but don't do it to get in it for the money, is what I'm saying. Because it's a lot of money out here, but it ain't easy to get it. Okay, the other day at work we were having a discussion. Can a man and a woman just be friends without it being anything other than a friendship? Now, it was 2 men that said no, they can only be friends with a woman if she's ugly, and they can't have attractive female friends. Now, the rest of us disagreed with them and said it was possible to be friends. What's your take? I mean, I guess as women, if you have had male friends, then you know it's absolutely, girl, yeah, we can have male friends. We don't want to screw everybody. I don't even if you're attractive, that don't mean we necessarily want to be like messing around with you. Like, that's just, no. Women could definitely have male friends and it just be male friends. I always had a lot of male friends, like when I was younger. Like, we was always just cool, hung out, you know, and they kind of like treated you like a little sister, protected you. They were fun, and you know, all of the things. They'll be telling you about their little girls and girlfriends, and you be laughing or telling them, you know, giving them advice or telling them what they need to be doing. And you know, they're like, what should I buy her? And da da da. And you helping them out, like little stuff like that. Like, yeah, we can absolutely be friends with men, and it just be that. And men can too. They can too. Like, they can too, because the truth of the matter is the woman has the power. Like, he's not gonna rape you, so you have the power. So if he don't want to be your friend because you cute and you not giving it up, then you don't want him as a friend anyway. Like, okay, bye. Like, you don't want him as a friend. But yeah, we could absolutely have male friends with no problem, and they can too. They just have to decide if they want to be her friend or not. Because if they don't want to be her friend and they want to be more than friends, then she ultimately has the power. So yeah, either you gonna be friends with him or you gonna give it up to him. It's one or the other. Okay, next question. If you could relive any moment, which moment would it be and why? I would relive the last time I was with my dad. I would definitely relive that moment and cherish it, and I wouldn't want it to be over, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause that was my best friend, like my guy. I could talk to my dad about anything, and you know, like, that would definitely be it. Like, I would love to be able to talk to my dad again, spend time with him, hold him. Ooh, and all of that, girl. You finna have me in here crying, yeah. Okay. Which perfume notes best describe your personality? Well, if y'all know me, then y'all know my personality is very much so fun, energetic. I feel like, you know, I'm a strong, powerful woman in my eyes. So what notes? I'm also very feminine and girly too. So rose, because I'm feminine and girly. Vanilla, because I'm so sweet. Oud, because I ain't for everybody. Let's see. Saffron, because I can be a little spicy. Okay. I would say some kind of citrusy fruits, because I'm very fun and uplifting and refreshing and all of that. Because some of y'all be having a bad day and y'all watch me and be like, girl, your video just had me laughing and I just feel so much better. And yeah. And yeah, let's just go with them notes for now. What makes you feel happy and joyous? Just being around my family, my friends, you know, gatherings and stuff like that, food, spending money, traveling, like all of that stuff just gives me all the feels. Makeup and doing my skincare, and just, it don't take much to please me. It's just got to be something that I like, you know, something I enjoy. And I enjoy having fun. I enjoy being around people. I enjoy traveling. I enjoy doing my makeup. Like, this is fun for me. I don't do it often, so when I do it, it's fun. I enjoy doing my skincare. I enjoy, you know, just self-care, period. And of course, girl, it's something about that checkout cart. Your order is on the way, your order has been shipped. It's something about it that gives you some kind of dopamine boost or something, because honey, I be feeling good when I do that. So I mean, you know, which TV show would you constantly watch on repeat? Probably Martin. That's probably literally the show that I have watched on repeat and just watched it and watched it and watched it and know all the words and done seen episodes so many times. And yeah, girl, Martin would probably be the one. Is there any other TV shows? I would say that would probably be number one. If you had to describe your YouTube journey in song lyrics, what would it be? Ooh, that's hard. If I had to describe my YouTube journey in lyrics, song lyrics, I wish it was started from the bottom, now we hit. Started from the bottom, now my home team hit. I wish it was that one. Shoot, girl, I don't know. Is it a song with the word struggle in it, honey? Struggle. Okay, must be nice. I don't know, girl. That's a hard one, but that's a really cute question though. But that is a hard question because I do not know. My journey has been good, steady. It's going uphill, but you know, it ain't skyrocketing. But you never know. Everybody has that one day. You never know. Okay, not to be divisive. Oh shit, is this? Are you political at all? No. I'm not. I don't care, girl. I really don't. Obviously, you don't have to say how you vote, but are you excited about the perspective of the first female black woman being president? She says she's not shy about being a Democrat. I'll probably cry. She said she probably cry like a baby, just like when Obama was first elected. I didn't cry when Obama was elected. Of course, I feel like that'd be great if we had the first black woman president, because not only is it a woman, she's a black woman. So I think that would be great. Am I political? No, because to be honest, y'all tell me what president was in office, your life was just great. Oh my gosh, when he was in office, my life was just great. And then so-and-so got in office and my life was just so bad. Like, girl, it don't be mattering who in office. My life gonna be my life. The economy gonna be the economy. And we have to adjust to whatever it is, child. I can't sit here and be like, girl, because when Obama was in, girl, life was so good. I had this and I had that and da-da-da. But then when Trump came, oh my gosh, everything went to pieces. No. Girl, everything ain't go to pieces. Life was the damn same, okay? Ain't nothing changed but that damn pandemic changed a whole bunch of shit. But other than that, girl, no. But I love to see that you guys are excited, and if you are political and you be into the political thing, that's great. I personally don't, because I don't really care. I don't, because life gonna be the same tomorrow no matter who is the damn president. For us, like for me, for most black people. What makes you wet, or does your man do to arouse you? Okay, first of all, I don't need to tell y'all what makes me wet and what he do to arouse me, because there ain't nothing y'all can do about that, and that's just a personal situation. But I know we was on live last night, and we was talking about, I asked y'all, do you listen to music while you know, make love to your partner? And I feel like for me, that is something that I like, because it, you know, the person singing and the words, and it kind of all mentally connects. And you know how women are like emotionally and mentally stimulated physically, if that makes sense. So, you know, listening to music is a good one. Not saying I do that all the time, but when I do, yeah, it'd be a whole party, okay? When are you coming to Jersey or New York? Soon, girl. I don't know exactly when, but I need to come because I got to see some of my girls when I get there. So I don't know, but when I do, I'm gonna hit you up. What's your favorite hair color? I've watched your reviews on facial products, and which one is your favorite facial toner? I think it's the rice toner, moisturizer, and serum. What's my favorite hair color? I'm gonna say black, only because black go with everything. But y'all, clearly y'all have watched me over the span of years, and one thing I'm gonna do is change my wig. Okay, I'm gonna change my wig, I'm gonna change my hairstyle, I'm gonna have me a lippy on. Y'all know I love me a good lippy color. But yeah, so I would say black only because it goes with everything. Like, you know, when you have a black hair, you can do multiple different kinds of eyeshadows. You can do different lippies, you know. But when you have certain colors of hair, you can't do all that because you'll look like a damn clown. What's your favorite toner? The rice toner is one of my favorites for hyperpigmentation. The ordinary toner is one of my favorites for exfoliating. Moisturizing, I would say it's this one that I really like from Numbuzzin. That's a Korean brand, and it's another one that I like that's really moisturizing, but I can't think of it. I'll think of it and put it under your question for you. I need to just do skincare videos because then I can answer all of that, because you want to know serums and moisturizers. We'll be here really for a minute, for real. So I'm gonna get that out to you and put it in the comment, or I'm gonna just do a video. Next question is, what made you become a content creator and how did you get into fragrances? So I did talk about how I got into content creation. So yeah, started with natural hair, even though I wanted to start off with makeup. But yeah, what got me into fragrances? So I always been into fragrances, as far as like I've always had fragrances and enjoyed them ever since I was like in the 7th grade. Prior to that, it was just like smell good lotions and stuff like that, but actually perfumes and body sprays and stuff, like I probably was about in the 7th grade. So yeah, so I've always been into them. So prior to this action back here, yeah, I had probably about 10 fragrances, because I always kept like 3 for bedtime, 3 or 4 for like every day, you know, just doing stuff during the day and going places during the day. And then I always had like a few like special occasion fragrances, you know, going to somewhere special, events, or, you know, just at night stuff. And yeah, so I've always had that. So how I got into fragrance content creation is my girl Tresses of Alexis. Always got to give her flowers on that, because she was doing natural hair too at the time, and she started doing fragrance content. And I started watching her fragrance content because I was already cool with her and supporting her natural hair content. And I'm one of the people, like, you know, whatever you putting out, I'm watching it, you know, if I support you like that. So she was doing that, and I just started watching her and learning about notes and, you know, all type of stuff, just the terminology and blind buying. And girl, because when she was talking about people buying stuff without smelling it, I was shocked. I'm like, what, girl? So I started just learning about like the notes of the fragrances that I had versus like the notes in other fragrances, trying to find, you know, combinations of what I already liked in other fragrances. And then I started first I was like, Alexis, I think I want to get into fragrance content too. Like, you have really been inspiring me to get into it. And she was like, girl, you should go ahead, get into it. Because one thing about it is, if you want to do something that your friend is already doing, y'all need to check in with each other. You need to feel her out and, you know, basically get their blessing, because that's your people. And you don't just want to be like, you just copied off of them and stole their idea or whatever, you know. So she was like, no, go ahead. Like, you really should or whatever. And I was like, okay, girl, because I don't want you to be like, I'm copying off of you. She was like, girl, go ahead. So girl, that was all she wrote. After that, I got the blind buying, and whew, now you see where I'm at. Hey Denise, you're in a long-term relationship. Do you think you would be a different person if you were long-time single? I probably would, because the way y'all be saying how the dating pool is these days, for our age group, really for all the age groups, but especially for ours, them streets is ghetto. And girl, I probably would be single for a long time, because the way them interview questions would be going on at them dates, baby, he'd be like, oh, she crazy, why is she asking me that on the first day? And to be honest, like, a lot of people is not even who they really are till about, girl, a year into it, okay? Because they can put up a front for a minute, and I just don't have the time. Like, at this age, like, I can't deal. Now, I'm not saying, like, you know, if anything was to happen to my man, I'm saying, like, oh, I'm just gonna be just single forever. I don't know about that, because I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, the dating streets are so, they just sound so, it sounds like a lot, and I don't know if I want to be bothered. But I do feel like I probably would be a different person. I'll probably be a bitch. I don't know. I don't know, girl. Because one thing about being in a happy relationship, honey, you be happy. So I don't know. Because I hate to see it, but some people they be single and miserable. Not saying that you need a man to make you happy, because you do not, okay? But some people, they be like, if they ain't got no man, girl, they be something else. And I told y'all that about one of my friends too. She like that. When she don't got no man, girl, she be a whole different person. But when she got a man, she just is happy, and girl, I can't. So I probably would be a different person. What kind of person that would be, I do not know. I don't know, girl, but yeah, I am glad I don't have to deal with that. What is your number one pet peeve? I mean, I don't know what the number one is. I really don't. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of stuff that get on my nerves. So I don't have a number one pet peeve. And I probably wouldn't know even what my pet peeves are until they actually happen. Then I'm like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't stand a liar, a thief, a gossip, okay, a nosy bitch, a miserable bitch, a broke bitch. Like, cause they kind of all be the same. Like, they just be weird, like so weird. Fake bitch, I can't. Hey Denise, I love how confident you are. Have you always been that way, or do you sometimes fake it till you make it? No, I wasn't always that way, girl. No, when I was young, girl, they used to tease me in school, talk about I was ugly. I had big lips, now they paying for them. I got a big nose, I got a big forehead. Not till I was grown did I find out, girl, that the girls with the big lips, the big nose, and the big forehead got that dang, well, you know what I'm saying? But and I got the trifecta, so what's good? You know what I'm saying? But no, I wasn't always confident. I had to learn how to be confident. My dad had to instill confidence in me and let me know, like, you don't worry about what other people think about you. It's your happiness and your confidence comes from within. How do you feel about you? You know what I'm saying? Have I had to fake it till I make it? Yeah, I walked in a room where I was nervous and not 100% confident, but they didn't know that. I didn't let them know that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely have been in situations where I wasn't the most confident, but I'm gonna put on my confident face. I'm gonna hold my shoulders back and hold my head high, and they ain't gonna know. And that's why sometimes when you walk in the room, they be like, oh, she thinks she all that. Oh, bitch, you think I'm all that. And that's fine. We all sometimes have to fake it till we make it. But when you walk in that room and sometimes you don't feel as confident, but you walk into that room and exude confidence, the confidence starts flowing in. It starts flowing in, girl. Yeah, but I have not always been this way. It took me a long time to get this way. You know, like growing up, I had to learn how to be confident. Wait, top 3 fragrances you like to smell on your man. I don't know, like lifetime, but lately I've been loving Creed Green Irish Tweed on him. I've been loving Pacific Rock Moss on him, Sailing Day on him, and what's another one that I've been loving on him? It's the MFK one, but is it Amaris? No, it's not Amaris. It's one Forte or something like that, one of them. Yeah, it's a silver, like the silver one. That smells really good on him too. Dad has that body chemistry where like he can do a few sprays, and I smell his cologne all day. But me, I'm in here taking a shower in my perfume, and girl, what advice would you give your 22-year-old self? Be confident, be you, do what's best for you. It's okay to say no. Always put yourself first. Don't move back to Ohio. Work for yourself. Don't go to the corporate world. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to move to a new place where you don't know people and don't know anybody. Like, don't be afraid to do that, because I feel like that holds a lot of us back. What advice would you give a girl that wants to be a collector with a regular 9-to-5, and is it possible to get on PR lists without being a content creator? Shit, I got a regular 9-to-5, child. I mean, most of us do that collect fragrances. If you want to be a collector, then, you know, find things that you like that are more affordable. I'm not saying you have to go as far as, you know, getting a whole bunch of Middle Eastern fragrances, but there are niche fragrances that are affordable houses. You know what I'm saying? buy smaller bottles. I did a video on this, so you don't have to have the big 3.4 ounce, girl. Get you a 1 ounce or something, especially if you're gonna have a lot of fragrances. Like, you don't need to have all the big bottles if you want a lot of fragrances. You know, if you are a person that doesn't mind shopping on the gray market, then shop on the gray market so you can get discounts. If you watch content creators and you like them and you trust their opinions and all of that, and they have discount codes and stuff, you know, use those codes, because you know, shoot, 10, 20 and 30%, honey, it helps, you know. So use that, do that. You know, put you a little stash away, you know, every month, buy you a new perfume. You know, you don't have to buy one with every check, but you know, once a month, buy you a new perfume. But don't be growing broke, child, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like, don't do that. Don't go in credit card debt and all of that. Girl, they got Klarna, Afterpay and all that shit. Pay it off in full. Don't like be taking loans out and doing all that to try to keep up with other people with big collections. Like, it's really not that serious, because I see every day people that got big collections and they looking at them now and regret it. Like, why did I do that? Because, you know, half of y'all, you got all these perfumes. Is you really going somewhere to wear all that shit? Like, what are you doing? So yeah, don't try to keep up with the Joneses. And you don't necessarily have to have a million fragrances, girl. Just curate your collection to some nice fragrances that you like and leave it there. You don't have to have all that. You don't. Like, it's not necessary. It's not. Now, me personally, I wear my shit, and y'all know that. Y'all see how I spray, and y'all see I go outside, so I have places to wear my stuff. So I'm good, but don't do it just because you want to, you know, be just having a big collection and you ain't never gonna use it. Is it possible to get on PR lists without being a content creator? I doubt it. I doubt it. You have to be posting on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or something, because how else would the brands find you? How else would the brands know that you're promoting their product? How else would they see that this is your niche and your potential to have other people buy it? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I doubt it. If anybody else has any other answer, put it down in the comments, but I doubt it, girl. Do you prefer niche, designer, or dupes, and why? I like niche and designer. I have more niche than I do designer, because I started off my big collection was designer. I had a whole bunch of designer fragrances because that's what I started to buy when I first got into creating fragrance content. And then I moved on to niche. So now my collection is mostly niche. It used to be mostly designer, but I do still have some designer in there. I love my designer fragrances. So it's just all about what I like and what, you know, tickles my nose to me. I'll be like, ooh, this is, you know, giving me the feels. I don't necessarily go looking for dupes. I do have dupes that I have purchased, and I have dupes that have been sent to me, but I don't necessarily go looking for dupes, if that makes sense. So I personally am the person that I would rather have the original, but it's nothing wrong with having a dupe. Like, I have dupes of BR540 Extrait and Gentle Fluidity Gold, but I also have the originals, and I have the dupes where I want that feel, but I don't necessarily want to spray my fragrance. I might want to wear Gentle Fluidity Gold to bed, but I don't necessarily want to spray my $300-something bottle, so I use the dupe for that. But does it make sense to have dupes to all the original fragrances you got? Absolutely not. I would not do that. But if I had to choose, I would say niche, because most niche fragrances are something that you have and you wear, and when you go to events and gatherings and stuff, you know, family stuff, most people won't have that on, so you feel a little unique. You know what I'm saying? The stuff, designer stuff that anybody can go to, you know, Ulta, Sephora, Macy's, and, you know, places to get designer fragrances, they're more likely to have that on. So I just like niche more because it's more unique, and that doesn't mean it's more expensive. There are affordable niche houses. What am I doing now? I need to spray my face. We're gonna do a little Fix Plus, because I have so many freaking setting sprays, and baby, we need to use them up. Let's see. Well, I'm a fan dry anyway. Hopefully this ain't bothering y'all. Okay. What advice or any great tips to blind buyers? Baby, I might be the wrong person to ask for that, because I was definitely a blind buyer. It's something about the thrill and the rush of blind buying and having and having a successful blind buy. So I would blind buy stuff, I would smell it, and if it was something I loved, I'd be happy and I'd be on to the next blind buy. You know what I'm saying? Now, stuff that I've smelled before and I liked it, I'll buy it, but then I'll just put it to the side and I'll be like, oh, I'll wear it eventually. But it was something about the rush of the blind buy and I liked it, I would wear those. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be on to the next blind buy. Any tips? Slow down on blind buying, especially if you ain't really one of them people that knows what you want. Like, I was one of them. I knew what I wanted, I knew what I liked. I could tell from the notes and the way people described it, I could tell if it would be for me. Now, am I saying I didn't? I had blind buy fails, but not a lot of them. But girl, slow down on the blind buying. Like, girl, sample. It's not that serious. It's not. I know you want the rush and the high of a blind buy, but if you keep blind buying and you getting more misses than you getting hits, honey, and then also with the misses, how are you getting rid of them? Like, how is there an easy way for you to get rid of them? Do you have people to give them to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't be sitting over there with a whole bunch of failed blind buys. Like, that's just dumb. Don't do that. Do not do that. I used to watch your natural hair videos and really enjoyed it. Why did you switch to fragrance videos? Girl, natural hair videos is too much work. It's too much work. You got to get in the shower and set up. You got to put your whole setup in the bathroom and get in the shower and wash your hair and do all that before the water get cold. You still got to wash your ass. Then you got to come in back in here, put the setup back together. You got to style your hair. Then it takes your hair 3 to 4 business days to dry. Then you have to take the style down and show them. So, girl, no, that is too much work. Not when I can sit here and hold a perfume. No, And then natural hair content, I'm sitting here telling y'all this shampoo or this deep conditioner is so great, and I got my link out there and y'all buy it and I get a whole 10 cents. Like, no, not when I can tell somebody that I love this $300 perfume and they buy that and I'm getting some more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, the work for natural hair, no. And then to be consistent with natural hair, you have to do your hair so much. Who finna keep breaking their hair off? Like, I can't do it. I will never go back to natural hair content. No. Now, does that mean you'll never see my natural hair again? No. I might be in a vlog styling my hair or washing my hair or something like that and just sitting here talking to y'all. But am I going back to natural hair content? Absolutely not. But I got them playlists, baby. If you miss me, go ahead and go back and watch them, because that's good as it's finna get. Because I ain't doing it. Okay, which celebrity, here or past, would you want to have dinner with? She said she thought that'd be a fun question. That is a fun question. Y'all know who I be wanting to sit down and talk to, because he be just keeping it 100. That dang on Steve Harvey, girl. Me and him would have a time, because he be keeping it real. And I just like when he be talking about God and how he talk about, you know, how he struggled and had to keep faith with sleeping in his car and all of that. And I just feel like he be keeping it real no matter what you talking about. He gonna keep it real with you and be like, nah, sis, that ain't the move. And he got a lot of knowledge. He know a lot of people, so he might get you, you know, some connections, some opportunities, open some doors. You know what I'm saying? You know. But I just feel like me and Steve Harvey would have a good time at dinner, because we would really be like chatting it up, laughing. He from Cleveland, so that's right down the street. So I know, you know what I'm saying, where he grew up. And yeah, so me and Steve Harvey will have a time. Okay, let me put on my lashes, my wig, my clothes, and all of the things. And then I'll come back and we'll finish up these questions, do the lip combo. I told y'all I'll be liking to talk. But y'all gave me a lot of questions though too. So yeah, let me do that. Be right back. Okay, y'all, so the lip combo is on. I went in with Juvia's Place lip liner and coffee bean. Love their lip liners, and they have a lot of different shades of brown. This one is coffee bean. And then I went in with my Suppy Cosmetics lip gloss in Be Bold Nude. Love this down. Not only do I love the formula, but y'all know I love the packaging with a little light in there. It's just so cute. I just love that. Okay, we are all put together. Let's finish up these questions. So let's see, what do you enjoy most about being on YouTube and enjoy the least? I just enjoy, like, it's just like kind of an outlet for me. It's fun. It's like a hobby that you enjoy doing. I love the connections I've made. I like interacting with you guys. But yeah, YouTube is like really fun for me. What do I hate the least about it? Just that sometimes I see things going on like in people's comments, and you know, it's like gets catty and high schooly, and I'm glad I'm not involved in any of that. But it's just like, I thought we was grown, and that stuff be weird to me. Is there any other type of content you dream of making one day? I would love to do like all travel vlogs, girl. Like every time I'm vlogging, be going on a trip, I would love to be doing that. What is your dream vacation? Right now, my dream vacation is to go to the Maldives. I've never been there, so that is where I want to go. What do you value most in a friend? I value honesty, trust, just keeping it real and honest. Be more like sisters. You can talk to each other about everything. You can check each other when they're wrong, you know, stuff like that. And you don't take, you might be offended, but you know your friends and you know they're coming from a good place. And also having like the same type of interests. That's always good because, you know, we do fun things together. But yeah, somebody you can depend on, and if you really need to, somebody you can confide in, somebody that believes in God, and is someone that is encouraging and uplifting, and you know, they got your back no matter what, you know, but they'll also tell you when you're wrong, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, those are a few characteristics. Do you have a bucket list of things to do before you meet your maker? No, I don't really have a bucket list. It's not like I wrote things down. No, I don't have a bucket list. Should I make one? I feel like I probably should make one. No, not really. I mean, I have a list of places I want to travel, but like not really a bucket list like, oh, I want to go parasailing before I die. Like, no. I wouldn't mind doing it, but I don't have a bucket list. Maybe I should make one. What do you enjoy watching on YouTube outside of fragrance and beauty content? I like to watch vlogs. I've recently started watching mukbangs. I don't know why. Because at first I was watching, I was like, ugh, they just slurping and smacking it. But I do like the ones where they actually are talking and having a conversation. It kind of feel like you out to eat with your friends. Now they do be a little extra, you know, doing a little extra slurping and a little extra smacking and stuff you wouldn't normally do when you out to eat with your friends. But if it's because I watched their vlogs, I didn't even know they had a mukbang channel. I thought somebody stole their picture. Girl, they mukbang channel is bigger than their vlog channel. And I was like, oh, so that's how I ended up starting to watch mukbangs, because I was already watching her vlog channel and saw that she does mukbangs. So yeah, I've been watching those ladies, but definitely vlogs. That's what I watch mostly. Like, I don't really watch a lot of perfume content anymore. And I still do watch some beauty content. What is the state of your hair? Is it still breaking? No, it's like just normal shedding. I really don't be really doing that with my hair. It be braided down up under my wig style. And sometimes I'll be letting it get dry and matty. Like, girl, I don't be caring. But I'm trying to get better with that so that I can get it to the state where I actually start wearing it out again, even though that's going to be like a few years from now, but still. What is your absolute favorite ride or die gourmand perfume in your collection? Ride or die gourmand. Is Angel Share considered a gourmand? And it's funny that I said Angel Share because the person who asked me that question, her favorite perfume is Angel Share. Angel Share is definitely a ride or die. Bianco Latte has been doing the thing, even though I haven't worn it in a while because it's too hot. Okay, tell us about your tattoos, the stories behind them. I'm such a tattoo girly and I love hearing about them. Okay, so this one is angel wings with my daughter's name. I got this when she was born, like right after she was born. So this is a 23-year-old tattoo. Okay, I know. I want to get it redone and make it like, if I could get all my tattoos removed, I would. Not that they don't mean something to me, they all do. But it's just like now I'm older, so I'm finna be like 80 something with this. Girl, but it is what it is, so I might as well get it spruced up and make it look new and modern. I would like to do that for all my tattoos. This one is just a cross, a rose, and a heart. It just represents like the love of God, beauty from roses, and just love from, you know, just people, you know. And then this one is love, happiness, loyalty, and peace. I did have a Chinese man read it for me to make sure that's what it said, because I didn't want my arm saying shrimp fried rice. So yeah, the only one he said where it was loyalty, he said dedication, but same thing. So that's legit. And my very first one is this one on my leg. It's a tiger with some paw prints. Girl, you know that was back in the day with the tiger and the paw prints. Okay, I got this when I was like 18. So how old is this? Yeah, you do the math. And I got these two when I was 19, and then I got this one when I was 21. So that's the story behind those. And really no story behind them, but yeah, like, because love, happiness, loyalty, and peace are things that I want in my life always. So it's like they all mean something to me. This tiger and paw prints don't mean a damn thing. That was just because I turned 18 and I wanted to get it, and it was sexy back in the day, girl. So that one really can go. I love dogs. Your lad Diego looks like he's loyal and plays absolutely no games. He's a cutie. How old was he when you got him? Can you recall a time when Diego was tested by someone or other dogs? I got him when he was just about to turn 8 weeks old, and he is 4 years old now. So he's definitely my baby, definitely my son. I remember when he was little, me and dad was going to get something to eat, just like picking up something. And it's this place here where you order your food and they bring it out to the car. So the man came out to the car, and he was like little, but he was trying to snap him because he came to my side of the car. He was like not having it. He's still kind of like that with dad. Like when dad touches me and hugs me, like I'll be washing the dishes, dad come up behind me and hug on me, kiss my neck, grab my booty, all that type of stuff, girl. Diego be like, rum, 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 rum. Like Diego don't play. Like he don't play about me, okay? Love my baby. Let's see. Apart from YouTube and content creating as a black woman, in what ways do you deal with hurt and healing? Yes, self-care is best, but how do we really sit with it at the end of the day? So we all go through our things. We all go through our stuff. We all have our times where we're in a slump. And I have my times too. But I have so much going on with my life and so many responsibilities, just being a mother and a partner and all of that. Like I really don't have a lot of time to just sit in a funk. Like some people have more time to be in their slump. I don't got time to be in the slump long. You know what I'm saying? And then when I am in my slump, I have to function through my slump. I still got to take care of my house. I still got to work. I still got to do all the things that need to be done. I can't just lay in the bed for days and days and days and slump and cry and do all that. I can't do that. And, you know, my dad raised me, and just like I told my daughter too, like, okay, you know, you do get a day. You do get a day where you can stay in the bed and have your funk and be in your slump. But after that day or the 2 days makes, what are you going to do about it? What's the plan? Because what are we doing to get up out of this? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though sometimes I have to function through my slump, I'm still figuring out like what I got to do to get up out of it, because what I ain't finna do is stay there. Can't do that. I really don't know how to tell anybody else how to deal with it. You have to do what makes you happy. That's how you deal with it. Do the things that make you happy. You know, whatever you need to do to kind of map out what needs to be done. If you need to journal, if you need to write down manifestations, you need to pray. That's first and foremost. That's what you need to do first. Take it to God, honey, because that's the one that's gonna fix it for you. Okay. But yeah, everybody's way of handling things is different. A lot of people have gotten into therapy, and if you feel like you need to get into therapy, get into it. Don't let nobody judge you. Don't even tell nobody. You do it and do it for you. You don't gotta run around and tell everybody that you going to therapy. You know what I'm saying? Do what you feel you need to do. Sometimes people need help getting through whatever they're going through. So if you feel like you need help, get your help. Are you biracial? I am not biracial. I'm just light skinned. My mom is black. My dad is black. My mom is actually like a caramel brown color. She's almondy actually. And my dad, he's light skinned like me, but they both black. If you could wear one fragrance for the rest of your life, what would be your signature scent? It probably would still be Delina Exclusive. Probably so. Because she just ticks all the boxes as far as performance. And as far as I just love the smell. And yeah. What is your occupation? I work in corporate HR, and I do YouTube content creation and Instagram content creation. But yeah, I work in corporate HR. My question would be, could you please do a video on updated best designer perfumes which are long lasting? I just recently did a summertime designer fragrance video, and that's pretty much a lot of my designer fragrances. I really don't have a lot of those anymore, but if I would say what are the ones that I have that are the most long lasting, Libre, all the Libres are long lasting. The Lancome fragrances are really good and they long lasting. So I would recommend those as well. That's a good house. I don't think you're a grandma yet. How would you feel about becoming a grandma at this age? I ain't ready. I ain't ready, girl. I done been a mama twice. I had to raise my brother, and then I had to raise my children. I'm not ready. I'm doing me right now. I'm not ready for no grandchildren. She followed back with that question. She said, follow-up question, when you do become one, what do you want to be called? They gonna call me Medea. They gonna call me Medea. Show is. I'm gonna spoil out of my grandchildren. I absolutely am. However, I'm gonna be a real good disciplinarian too. Okay, I ain't with all that crying and hollering because your mama done left. We ain't doing none of that. Nope. So yeah, do I be cussing the kids out? I do, and will. I sure do. You are super witty and funny. Where do you get your sense of humor from? Or who is the funniest person you know? I get my sense of humor from my dad. He was funny. And that's another reason why I said I would like to sit down with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey reminds me a lot of my dad. Just because he is funny and fun and keeps it real and laughs and all of that. And will check you and let you know when you're wrong and steer you in the right direction. He keep it real about the men's and the women's. He keeping it real. And he was funny and he was full of life and fun. Yeah, he wasn't like, he didn't like, he loved like family gatherings and holidays and just being around family and people, and I'm like that too. And he was one of those people, like, he didn't really drink. He'll have a drink, but he didn't drink. So he was just the life of the party without, you know, no drinking or nothing. So he was definitely always a good time. What's your favorite part about being a mom? Just seeing how my children have evolved and grown into, how they're growing into teenagers and adults and growing into men, and a man and a woman. Yeah, just seeing them evolve. And just seeing that what I've taught them and instilled in them, they hold close, they heard me, they understand, and they incorporate those things in their life. Do you have any fragrances marketed for men, but you like to wear them? The only one that I have that is marketed towards men is Mercedes-Benz Club Black, and it definitely smells feminine, and I love that. It's like a nice kind of like spicy vanilla. How did you get started on your fragrance journey? So I said that about, you know, watching Alexis and then just watching other fragrance content creators, and I got into it. Which fragrances did you start with, or do you still have? I started off, like I said, with a lot of designer fragrances, and I basically used all them up within the last couple years. So if you saw my empties video, perfume empties video from 2022, I emptied like 27 fragrances, and they were pretty much all designer. Okay, y'all, those were the ends of the questions. So we got a little bit of fragrance, we got a little bit of just life and things and all that, and we had one little spicy one right there. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this long Q&A, because I like to, it's okay though. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and of course subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.